Welcome to Jordan-Hare Stadium in Auburn, Alabama. We will find out a whole lot more about these teams this Week 1 showdown here on EA Sports College Football. It's the Georgia Southern Eagles and the Auburn Tigers. Along with David Pollack and Jesse Palmer, I'm Reese Davis. Let's go down to our sideline reporter, Holly Rowe.
Checking in with Georgia Southern's head coach before the game. This is a concerning crowd. You know, every time we're here, it's one of the best atmospheres in all of college football. The coach said they will have to communicate at a high level. They have worked with crowd noise all week at practice. We'll see if it pays off here today. Back to you.
Thanks, Holly. Looking forward to see how this one goes. Georgia Southern will kick it off to get things started. He'll bring it out. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. The Tigers offense will have the football first. And there he is, this senior wide receiver. This is the guy the entire passing game is built around. He is a big play waiting to happen.
And there was times during the week when we were texting. We have a group text for these games every single week. And we talk about different guys. And this receiver, we were like, is the tape in fast motion? Like, this dude is flying out wide. Like, this is a guy that legit has that take the top off the defense speed, elite speed. Palmer, this is a guy that defenses, and talking to the coaches, they are extremely worried about.
Yeah, the D coordinator in this game told us he just hasn't slept much this week, knowing how fast this guy is and just how he can score any given play. And they've got to do a really good job in this one communicating, understanding where he is, but making sure there is at least one safety playing deep, because you know this guy is going to get his opportunities deep down the field.
He wants to start this drive with a pass. Takes the easy throw in the flat. And they're able to get him on the ground. Auburn to the line in a hurry.
Well, the defense didn't have a lot of time to celebrate that last big play, because here's the offense right away back at the line of scrimmage, ready to roll again with tempo.
Fires to the tight end. They make the stop. Not a whole lot of ground picked up there, and they'll have work to do to get the first down. On third and long, he has to throw for it. Going deep, makes a grab on the shot. And an explosive play has him on the move, and he gets it all the way to the 48-yard line.
And this offense talked about coming into the game, creating those explosive plays, being great on third down. Check, check. Both of those plays happen on the first drive, and they come through already in a great rhythm to start this football game.
Let's talk for a second about Auburn. One of the big storylines coming into this year was the rising temperature of the coach's seat. And the snags it, and he's open. Touchdown, Auburn! Into the end zone with the breakaway score. They strike first, and that opening drive of the season could not have gone better. If you're able to move the ball in a drive like that, the most overrated stat in football would be field position.
Agreed, and I think confidence is big right now after that last drive. To be able to flip the field like that, not just do it, but go down and score a touchdown. Running and throwing. For this offense now moving forward in this game, that last drive is going to pay big dividends.
And the extra point is good, and it's 7-0. A very efficient 5-play scoring drive. And they finish things off with a 44-yard touchdown pass. Here he comes from inside his own 5. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. So the Georgia Southern Eagles offense takes the field for the first time in this game. And, David, their quarterback hasn't always blown you away statistically, but he is a guy that the coaches trust.
Yeah, and he'll show you some flashes of why you should trust him, Reese. But here's the thing. This is not a guy that we're saying, go win me the football. That's not where he's at right now in his career. Jesse, he's a guy that needs the others. That they got to help him out. They got to play on schedule, not make those...
Breaks into the open. Out to the 35-yard line and a little extra breathing room with that 15-yard pickup.
And as a defensive guy, man, when you play a QB like this that will take off and run and has the speed to make you pay, it just limits what you can do. It limits the amount of coverages. It just makes you play a lot more hesitant. And you can see right there, man, the guy's got speed. Interested to see how this defense continues to attack this QB.
It's such a good sign for your offense when your quarterback is this dialed in early in the game, right? On the RPO, wanted to throw it, nobody open, so he takes off running it himself and gets a big gainer. If I'm the coordinator and play caller, I'm finding more ways to get this guy running the football and keep this defense on their heels.
Makes the grab almost to the first down marker, but a good pickup on that one. This crowd bringing the energy and noise early. Across the 35. Could be an alley. And he just kept running, and he ran away from the crowd, and he'll take it in. Touchdown, Georgia Southern.
And it's the game-breaking speed you see right there. He takes it all the way to the house. It's that speed. That's the reason why a lot of people thought if he had declared for the NFL draft, he would have been playing on Sundays now. There's just not a lot of running backs in college football that can run like this guy.
And it's so nice to have that guy back. Like, to keep that guy on your roster, it's like recruiting the best player in the country, right? You got one of the best backs. To be able to keep that guy on your roster was the big offseason coup. Like, you mentioned the NFL can also transfer, can go make money elsewhere. To keep him on the roster, and he shows you why. This guy is the catalyst, one of the best in the country at his spot.
They'll run it from the gun. They didn't get a push at all on that one. It'll be no gain on the play. Guys, let's chat a little big picture Auburn. At some point, with all of the transfer portal talk and guys going in and out, you can score one for continuity with this ball club, can't you, David?
That means your system and your culture is working. And because these guys so often are just going for the next opportunity, the next bag of money. Nice job. They kept their guys that they recruited, that they love.
Yeah, it sounds so cliche, but these players really have bought in to this coaching staff. And the message and what they're preaching, they all believe they could do something very special this season.
He's knocked down just short of the 30 at the 29-yard line. It brings up fourth down. Auburn sends out the punting unit. Getting our first look of the afternoon at the punter. He'll field the punt and try to make a big play. He's brought down, but a really solid effort to pick up every bit of yardage he could on the punt return. The Eagles offense now ready to start the drive. First play of the drive comes from the 38. How big is this drive? Scored a touchdown the last time they had it. Defense gets a stop, and now it's up to them in a tie game.
All right, so if you're the offensive coordinator here, let's dial it in. Who are your best matches?
Oh, he's got some space. They'll get the first down. It's spotted on the 49. So they move the sticks on the run. Let's see what they do with this one. Might as well give it to him again. Pickup of 5 is now 2nd and 5.
And defensively, one of the most important things is stopping the run, being physical up front. That was too easy for this offense. You can't give up 5 and 6 yards a pop on the ground. Like, that is a recipe for disaster. They got to be more physical, get off the ball, get downhill faster.
They knock him down at the 40, but he picks up 5, and it'll be enough for a first down.
Man, the evolution of the quarterback position. Basically, you should call them running backs who throw the ball really well now.
And, guys, you know the other thing that happens here is that sets up the next play because you've sort of left the defensive line gassed trying to run down the quarterback.
Oh, you got to be in shape, chasing him around all day on design runs, on scrambles, and, you know, it's just, and the +1 advantage you get by having that guy. It's just, it's so hard to defend.
He works his way inside the 30 down to the 29 and picks up a first down.
And that's the second time today, man. Like, you see, it looks like he's going in fast forward. He's got some jets, man. This guy can really, really move. This offense does such a nice job of finding creative ways to get him the football. And we've already seen it today. A couple of explosive plays, and they're going to continue to feature this young man.
Early movement on the offense will push them back a bit. The officials offer the deal, and the coach accepts it. They will take the penalty. So frustrating for an offense to just give away yards with false start penalties. Draw play, quarterback keeps it. And with that stop, we are headed toward the end of the first quarter. Absolutely nothing settled. Deadlocked after one period of play as we have a look at the stats. We've got a good one going here and looking forward to keep those vibes rolling here in the second. First play of the period will be a second down. Tight end now in motion. Hands it off. Maybe a crease. He's into the end zone. Touchdown, Eagles!
Man, we know football gets harder when you start to get in the red zone and the field shrinks. Who needs that? Break the long touchdown run. Nice job by the back. Seeing the hole, exploding through, getting a long touchdown run.
And the PAT gives them a 14-7 lead. That drive covered 62 yards for the touchdown. And he finished off the drive with a 30-yard scoring scamper. The returner will field it and bring it back. And they'll bring him down to get the offense started on the next drive. And now here comes that Auburn offense onto the field again. They find themselves trailing by a touchdown and a chance on this drive to even the score. Out of the gun, the inside give. Chain gang on the move. It'll be a first down at the 29. Auburn lines up quickly.
Defense gives up the pretty big run. They get the first down. And listen, you got to reload quick now because this offense, they got their foot on the accelerator.
Grabbed in the middle. It's Hills. They knock him down, but he's got enough to get it across the line and pick up the first down. Timeout called by the Eagles. It's their first. And they'll have 2 left to work with here in the first half. Here comes the offense on 1st and 10 from the 47. He pulls it and fires to the left. They'll finally drag him down, but not before he gets it to the 40, and it's a first down. The Tigers come to the line with a new set of downs.
All right, defense, you got to turn the page. You just gave up an explosive play through the air, but here comes the offense going quickly. You got to get lined up now and get ready for another one.
Caught in the backfield. It's Mosley. Could not make his way to the corner. Try to make up for some of that lost ground on second down. Back to pass. Got it in the middle. It's Hills. He's all the way down to the 27-yard line, and they are threatening.
And, man, you love to see that from this offense. Coming out and answering, right? Like putting a drive together. Their defense just gave up a touchdown, but you want to snatch the momentum back. Nice job putting a little bit of a drive together. Now let's go cap this thing off with a touchdown.
Well, they were trying to sneak him out of the backfield that time into the passing game, but that did not fool anybody on defense. What a hit, forcing that incompletion.
They'll run the counter. Picks up the first down. And he waltzes in for the score. Touchdown, Tigers. looking for the tie with the extra point. Backed up in the shadow of their own goalpost, no problem.
When you start in the black zone inside your own 20 coming out, it's difficult. You can give up a safety. You get worried about that. But the offense puts a great drive together. Great job executing. Great job getting a touchdown.
He'll bring it back from inside his 5. Couldn't find a way to create that broken field as he stopped at the 25. Georgia Southern has it back, ready to go to work on offense. The way this game started, you feel as if you have to score a touchdown every time you have it, and now we'll see if they can respond.
Yeah, and I wonder how much pressure that puts on the offense. Jesse, like, you know this is back and forth, and I got to score, and every possession matters so much. What does that do to you as a quarterback?
Well, it puts a lot more pressure on you for sure to feel like I got to make every third down throw. If guys are open vertically down the field, I got to hit them too. We can't let our serve get broken.
Rides to the back. He's there to make the stop.
That's how you come up and make plays as a defense, man. Playing physical, playing downhill. They've given up some plays today, man. He's got over 100 yards on the day. He's really had some success. But on that play, really downhill, really physical, and a nice job getting him to the ground.
A designed run for the quarterback. He's going to lose a yard on that one. Georgia Southern brings on the punt team. They stop him immediately, flying down the field and get to him before he can even get started. From the gun, they'll try to impose their will. Just working and poking and prodding and finding his way up to the 36.
And the offense has a little bit of success, and what do? They push that turbo button right back on the line, ready to run another play.
That's caught. It's Eckers. Out of bounds at the 43-yard line after the huge pickup. They'll run the counter. Nowhere to go on that one. It'll bring up 2nd and 10. Went to the running game on 1st down. Now here they come again. 2nd down, he'll throw it. Unloads to the right. And that's going to be incomplete. A lot of contact on the play, but no flags. It'll be 3rd down.
And the big tight end, a lot of times that's a bigger strike zone, a bigger dude, and you could tell they put the hit on him, and that ball came out, and it came to the turf. Nice job playing physical by this defense.
Throws to the tight end. It's picked off, and they ruin the drive with a turnover. Not much of a chance on the return, but they'll have the ball at the 33.
A lot of quarterbacks have so much confidence that they can fit the ball in tight windows. How about the defensive player right here making an unbelievable interception, forcing the turnover, big play, big momentum swing.
He's going to take off.
It's just so nice to have a QB under center. Nowadays in football, you can trust these guys. You put so much on their plate, and you tell them, go get positive yards when it's there. And a lot of these guys are such great athletes, they do it with ease.
That ought to be enough to move the chains and give Georgia Southern a 1st down.
Well, the running back did a nice job there, keeping his feet moving. He was able to drag some defenders with him to get that 1st down.
We thought we might see some of this. They'll go to the Wildcat formation here. Snap to the back. They forged ahead just a bit. Not a lot working with the Wildcat there. Didn't get much on 1st down. It's 2nd and 9. And just wedges it ahead a bit before he's brought down.
And that run really didn't go anywhere. A lot of times we don't focus on it enough, but how important those 5 guys are up front. To get on those defensive linemen, to try to move them out of the way, to get a run game going, it squarely falls on the shoulder of those 5 offensive linemen.
Pulls it in. It's Hardy. They bring him down, but it'll be 1st down at the 42. Timeout taken by the offense. It's their 2nd. And they'll still have one in their pocket for what's left in this first half. And the Eagles come to the line with a fresh set of downs thanks to that last connection in the passing game. It's a draw. Makes one man miss. Good, solid pickup there. Now they can start to smell it with a first down at the 31. The Eagles racing to the line in the hurry-up.
And the offense with a nice run, breaks off a little bit of run, gets a first down. Oh, and here they go again. First down, you've seen this. They like to go fast.
Behind the chains now on second and long. He might want another play. Looking to fire. Got his man. He gets it all the way down to the 5-yard line. A terrific catch and run before he stopped. Clock stops momentarily for the first down. They'll hurry to the line. Got to save every precious second, and the spike stops the clock. Can the D deny them on second and goal? Motion from the back. And he'll finish the run in the end zone. Touchdown, Georgia Southern. That's his third touchdown of the game, and he just has 4 now on the season.
This has been an outstanding job by this football team in the middle 8, right? The last 4 minutes of the first half, they score a touchdown. And here in the first 4 minutes of the second half, they score another. They've changed the scoreboard. They've changed the momentum. Their confidence right now is very, very high. But this is one of those areas situationally in a game coaches are always harping on, and they have executed perfectly.
Inside 30 seconds to play in the half. We'll see how aggressive they are on this drive. Wants to throw on first down. And those two couldn't make the connection. It's an incomplete pass. Time dwindling away as they try to put points on the board right before the half. From the gun, running back on the move. Steps his way to a little bit of a pickup. Not enough for the first down as the clock continues to move here late in the half. Takes it from the gun on third down. Defense was swarming around this quarterback, and he never had a chance to get it off. And down he goes, and we will head to halftime. We played 2 quarters here. Time to go to Kevin Connors in our halftime update.
Gentlemen, so much excitement around a brand new season, and we're excited to get you caught up on everything here in Week 1. Let's begin with a look at Virginia taking on the number 10 team, the Florida Gators. And it's the home squad looking to get the job done on the road. Right now it's early, but they lead this season opener. Here now, some other games you may have interest in, and social media has some sharp opinions about the state of things right now. And now to your game at Jordan-Hare Stadium. What a day so far from that stud linebacker. He's truly the quarterback of that defense, and he's really dictating the way things are going. A dynamic defender in every sense of the word.
Auburn ready to boot it deep to start the second half. He'll start the return inside his 5. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. As we start the second half, what do you have for us, Holly?
Hey, guys, the Eagles head coach told me coming out of the locker room. He says this all the time, but the team that holds on to the football and rushes the best usually wins the game, and that's what this team has done in the first half. The running back has been terrific. Great ball security and offense now taking the field. They expect to continue that dominant run game here on offense to start the third. Back to you.
Okay, Holly. They can really be aggressive after that last play at 2nd and 3. They give it to him again, and he'll be brought down.
And you want to be a great run defense, your DBs have to be great tacklers. And I love the way he comes up, sees the run. I know he makes the money in the back end covering passes, but when you got a guy that can fly up and make tackles, man, does your defense go to a different level.
They'll try to drive ahead on 3rd and short. He's brought down, but it'll be enough for a first down.
You know, with defense, it's this pick or poison game, right? Like, I got to play a little bit soft and make them run the football, but when I do that, I give the running back space, and right there you could tell he takes advantage of it.
Georgia Southern about to snap it on another 1st and 10. They get him at the 42, but he picked up 10 there.
And it's going to be interesting to watch this defense, man, because obviously when you're trailing, and offenses can sometimes get conservative, and that's 2 runs back-to-back. Do they get more aggressive and try to bring more guys near the line of scrimmage, not let them waste time, and try to get their offense the football back?
Finding some room. Now they're starting to feel it. They've got a first down at the 44. And the Eagles kept this drive moving on the ground, now back to work. Out of the gun, the running back has it. Delivers the stiff arm. Ripping through the defense and getting it all the way down to the 24-yard line. The Eagles back to the line on first down. Let's see if they keep leaning on this running game. There to stop him after a pickup of 1 to the 22.
And the defense doing a great job committing to the run. When you commit to the run like this, obviously you can give up some plays in the passing game, but you got to stop the run first.
After picking up a couple at 2nd and 8. Softened him up with a run, now to throw. Got rid of it in a hurry, but he couldn't find his man. It's incomplete.
And how loud is it in this building? This is crazy. These fans are going absolutely nuts. And I used to love when the fans got involved, and I'm on defense, because it messes with the snap count, it messes with the communication, and it can really rattle an offense.
That's a big key for this offense. Now, you've got the lead here in the second half. You want to run the football. You've got to just keep getting positive yards. You've got to keep the 3rd downs manageable so you can stay on the field, bleed the clock. That's going to be the key for this offense and their team winning the game.
4th down, and this crowd is making it miserable on this offense. He's brought down, but not before he picks up the first down on a gutsy call to keep this drive alive.
And there is no greater friend to a quarterback and to a coach late in the football game when you have the lead and you can pound the rock. Offensive linemen can poke holes, like running back now runs through them, successful, move the ball, and most importantly, that clock can tick. But the physical ground game late in the game, that's how you finish opponents off.
Great play by the defense there, getting the tackle for loss. But on offense, your mindset has to be, we need to be the more physical team here in the second half. We've got the lead, 3rd quarter. We want to run the ball. We've got to have more success getting our blocks and moving forward if we're going to win this game.
What a day it's been on the ground for these 2 guys, and they just seem to get stronger as the game goes along as we take a look at the numbers. One more period to go to see who can make the winning plays and come home with the victory. They'll try to open the quarter by cashing in on this big opportunity deep in the red zone. He'll run it up the middle, trying to pick his way to the end zone. He bullies his way all the way down to the 5-yard line. Following that run, we have a player who is shaken up. That is the senior linebacker who's been shaken up. Holly Rowe will give us an update on his condition. They've pushed it forward down to the 5, but now looking at 3rd and goal. And tackled there by the defense.
And decision time coming for this offense. How about the defense? They've hung in there, Palmer, made him earn it all the way down. Now, are you going to go for it on fourth down?
Yeah, after running so many plays offensively on the drive, I know it'd be disappointing to only walk away with a field goal, but you'd feel even worse if you went for a touchdown and didn't get it. I think you kick it right here.
So on fourth down, here comes the field goal kicker in a huge spot. And it's good! And that will extend their lead even further.
That's a big drive for this offense in the fourth quarter. Now to take a 2-possession lead, you got the other offense where you want them. Now you get to rush the passer, make them pass a little bit more, and don't give up those big plays. You're in a really good spot now.
He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. Tigers sending out their offense ready to get this drive started. Giving up that last field goal really ratchets up the sense of urgency for the offense on this drive. Off the play fake on first down. Hit as he throws. Got his man downfield. Ripped off the huge chunk play all the way to the 31-yard line. Auburn to the line in a hurry.
Well, you got to think here offensively that you may have 2 more possessions in this game. You can still win, but you've got to be aggressive. You got to start taking shots vertically down the field, throwing to your best players.
It's caught downfield. Good job running that route to get past the sticks because he got nothing after the catch. Trying to cap this drive with the pass. Throws to the wideout. Has it. And he won't be able to push his way in. He stopped at the 1. Timeout called by the Eagles. It's their first. They still have a couple of timeouts to work with in this final quarter. They've really got this offense humming. Just a 4th play of the drive, and it's 1st and goal. And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, Auburn! Lining up for the PAT. And it's up and good as they draw just a touch closer. Quick work on that scoring drive, just 4 plays. And they capped it off with a 1-yard plunge. And he takes this from inside the 5. And good work by the coverage team to get the return man down on the ground. Georgia Southern's offense comes out to get this drive started. That last score the defense allowed made it a 1-possession game, and there is plenty of pressure to have a productive drive here. And the defense makes a play, sacking him back at the 10.
This has been a bit of the story of this game so far, is this quarterback's running ability and whether or not the defense can stop them. They got the play there. They were able to get a sack, rally to him, and get one of the faster quarterbacks you'll see in college football down on the ground. This guy already has over 40 rushing yards in this game, so he has had some success, but I think a big key now moving forward is how does this defense stop him?
The Tigers will call a timeout. That's their first. They still have a couple of timeouts to work with in this final quarter. Oh, this crowd wants it. They want to roll Toomer's corner, but right now they want to stop on 3rd down. Got enough for the first. Love to see these 3rd down conversions on offense, and they're out to their own 39-yard line. Auburn calls its 2nd of 3 timeouts. They've got 1 timeout left now. They'll have to choose wisely as to when to use it. Quarterback running on the draw. And the defense makes the stop after a minimal gain. Now the Tigers will spend their 3rd and final timeout. And they'll have to navigate the rest of this game without being able to stop the clock. Working well behind the sticks on 2nd down. pickup there as he gets the first down, and they'll mark him at the 48.
And this guy really has...
First down here as we dive into the college football season, a Week 1 clash that has been worth every minute of it so far. Might as well run him until they stop him. He's got it again. He works his way past the first down marker, and that will put this one away. Georgia Southern about to snap it on another 1st and 10. And the quarterback takes a knee. You want to talk about building confidence? Coming through with clutch plays, making the winning plays at the right time can really set the course for the rest of the season.
Yeah, Reese, maturity and experience matters. And this team has guys that have played a lot of snaps. They've seen a lot of looks, and they've lost close games like this in the past. That wasn't the case today, David. Too many guys out there making big-time plays.
And I think belief is what you build. That confidence, you know you're going to win. You don't think you're going to win. You know you're going to make that play in the big moment that continues to build on week-to-week success. And you look up and you're like, dang, we strung a couple wins together.
This has been a presentation of EA Sports College Football. For David Pollack, Jesse Palmer, and Holly Rowe, I'm Reese Davis. There is a reason they call this the prettiest little stadium in America. Glad to have you with us from Paulson Stadium. It's the Kansas Jayhawks and the Georgia Southern Eagles. Along with David Pollack and Jesse Palmer, I'm Reese Davis. Holly Rowe is down on the sideline.
Hey guys, the Kansas head coach told me before the game, ranked in the top 25 with high expectations to start the season, that Week 0 loss shocked everyone. With a bye week to look at their issues, try to get things corrected, this is a crucial game today. Can they be the team everyone thought they were before the season started? We'll find out today. Back to you.
Thanks, Holly. So the Kansas Jayhawks offense that has the first possession of the game. And here comes the sophomore running back. He has become a key piece of this offense.
And you got to love this guy's speed. And to me, David, that's the one thing that really separates him from most other running backs in college football. There are so many guys at this level that can make you miss, and they can get in the second level. They can run through tackles, catch the ball, block, all that stuff. This guy, though, has home run breakaway speed. If he gets past your second level, he's out.
And you see defenses take angles on him, and he just outruns them. Like, he's just got that extra gear that's different, that scares you. You can tell people are trying to play so fast to try to catch up. So, number one job for this defense.
And the quarterback runs out of time, and down he goes at the 38. And the Jayhawks now with a long way to go to pick up the first down. Tight end in motion, see how the D reacts. There's some room. Got enough for the first. Inside the 30. He's at the 10. Touchdown, Jayhawks. And once he got away from the D, they had no shot at catching him.
And these offensive coordinators tell you they want to start fast and they want to establish the run game. That is exactly what you did. First drive, you hand the football off, making the big explosive run, setting the tone for this football game.
Getting ready for the extra point after the first score of the game. And the extra point makes it 7-0. Quick strike off. That three-play scoring drive. And the capper came on that 62-yard run to the house. On the move from inside his 5. Just able to get out to the 18-yard line on the return before he stopped. So Georgia Southern's offense coming onto the field, and we'll get our first look at them in this one. And here comes the junior running back. In their last win, he had a 100-yard game and scored 3 times. He'll do it himself on the draw.
And that would be the definition of first down success. Putting yourself in a good position. It's 2nd and inches. I can do whatever I want next. I can take a shot down the field. I can run the football and get a new set of downs. Like, nice first down execution.
Handoff from the gun. That ought to be enough to move the chains and give Georgia Southern a first down.
Basic run plays. I don't need a bunch of complicated stuff sometimes. I just need to get the first down and get the sticks moving.
Maybe some room here. He's at the 40. Past the 20. Touchdown, Eagles. Rolled into the end zone, and this crowd was eating it up.
This guy just has a nose for the end zone, and you love his ability to find creases, use his speed in the open field, and go score. He's been really good for his offense early this year. That already his 5th rushing touchdown on the season.
The extra point here would tie the game. And they tacked on the extra point. Quick strike offense on that 3-play scoring drive. And he finishes the drive with a thrilling 69-yard run to the end zone. Coming out with it, it's Cox. He's brought down at the 16. Would have been much better off to take the touchback. The Kansas offense out there poised and ready to go to work. Took the last drive in for a touchdown. They'll try to do it again on this one. Off the play fake on first down to throw. He's going to let one fly down the middle. And that one falls incomplete. They tried to go over the top on first down. 2nd down coming up. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. Pulls it on the option. Came through like a shot and knocked him down for a loss of 5. We make up the game plan and not a lot on the play sheet for this. 3rd and long from inside their own 20. Scrambling away. Didn't get past the marker when he started his slide, and now it's 4th down. The Jayhawks will try to pin them back with the punt. The punter going to get his first work of the afternoon. He will not make a fair catch. Field the punt and bring it back. Very little will make a crowd hold its breath like a punt return, and he brought them to their feet on that one. Georgia Southern has it back, and here comes the offense again. They reeled off a long touchdown drive the last time they had it. Much better field position this time around. Caught behind the line. It's Hardy. The defense wouldn't let him loose, and even though it's a completion, they lost yardage. Following the completion, we get a stoppage to check out the injured player. Training staff checking out this junior defensive tackle. We hope this is not serious, and he gets back in the fray shortly. What will they dial up on 2nd and a long way to go? Back to pass. Hauls it in. They make the stop, but not before he takes a chunk out of what they need to move the sticks.
Well, it's a nice job by the defender. They're closing the gap with the wide receiver. They're going to complete the hitch pass, but he's able to run right up on him, get him to the ground for a minimal gain.
And a missed opportunity on third down as the defense knocks it free, and fourth down is coming up.
Well, this is a disappointing drive for the offense, considering where this drive started, in their opponent territory. Now you're 4th and long. You've got to be better throwing the football.
There's a crease. Touchdown, Eagles! Once he got some room, it was over.
Man, I absolutely love this, man. I love offenses that stay aggressive. Like, yes, you could have kicked the field goal. Obviously, the longer the field goals get, man, the least amount of percentages you make. Stay aggressive. Keep it in your offensive hands. And I love the physicality up front on that fourth down.
But defense, we have got to find a way to get that guy on the ground. That is poor tackling. It's poor run defense. It's one thing in that situation to give up a first down, fine. You can't let him take it to the house. For an explosive run like that, that is a backbreaker if you're on defense.
The Kansas offense returns to the field. They really didn't move the ball at all the last time they had it, hoping for better fortune this time around. Looking down the middle, and it just squirted through his hands. He wanted to take off and got too anxious.
Dude, wide open, big play opportunity. Hits him right between the numbers. You got to make that play. Those are one of those where I tap my helmet like, dude, that was me. That was on me. My bad. Give me another.
They've got the play bottled up. Fumble, it's out. And the defense jumps on it, and they get that turnover.
If you run the option, you run the risk of putting the ball on the deck, and especially once that thing starts to string out, the defense does a really good job playing assignment football, man on a man. I got the quarterback taken care of, and you could tell. Had the running back taken care of, too. Know where to go with that pitch, and they forced the turnover.
This offense has it with really good field position. Quarterback run is part of their game plan. He's going to lose a yard on that one.
The whole point of running the quarterback on these designed runs is to get an extra blocker. You should be getting more movement up front, but that time, guys were getting knocked backwards, and as a result, they actually lost a yard.
Pulled down for the tackle. Third play of the drive, and they need to make something happen here on 3rd and long. Back in motion, try to clear the picture. He's brought down at the 11-yard line, and now is this 4-down territory, or will they take the chip shot field goal? They'll try to salvage a field goal on this drive. It's good. Easy call for the refs. And they'll push that lead out a little further.
Well, sudden change situation. You got to give this defense credit. Their offense just turned it over. They held tight. They didn't allow a touchdown, and they forced their opponent to kick a field goal. Nice job.
The Jayhawks rock out to start this drive. And the fumble on that last drive could have been much worse, David.
They bailed him out. They held him to a field goal, so that's the good news. Now this offense has to get it going. Forget about the fumble, Jesse. Move on. Be positive.
And they're upset with themselves, too. They're an offense that
makes the catch, and he's free. They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there, and still a little ground to cover to pick up the first. Picked up 5 on that last pass play. Now it's 2nd and 5. Keeping it on the ground with the running back. Hauled down, but they'll move the sticks as he picks up the first down.
It's got to feel good as an offense knowing that early in the drive you can turn around, hand it off, get a push up front, and go get positive yardage.
They'll knock him down for a loss of a couple.
I like the idea of going toss to the field, but you got to have better blocking by your wide receivers out there on the perimeter. They didn't get it done, and as a result, that's a negative play.
After losing a couple on that last play, here's 2nd and 12. Looking for a man. It's Marshall. He's got his man.
It's really nice to be a quarterback in today's football when running backs are basically wide receivers. Not only can you split them out, you keep them at running back, nothing open, I dump it to him. Look at that. He makes a big play for me.
On 3rd and short, they keep it on the ground here. He'll be stopped short. It'll bring up 4th down as this defense makes a play. And the Jayhawks decide to punt it away. A fairly short distance here toward the sidelines, not his best work. This drive will open from the 15. Out of the gun, the inside handoff to the running back. Works his way ahead for 3. They'll spot it at the 18.
And that's a really nice play. It's impressive. When it's first down and the defense thinks you might be running a football, you still can line up. You can get some movement at the point of attack and find a little crease for your running back.
Direct snap. He's past the 30. They finally make the stop, and the defense out of sorts against that Wildcat, and they give up a big play. They go to the Wildcat here, looking to take advantage of that extra blocker. Back has it. They get him on the ground, and with that, we'll head to the second quarter. Both teams wanted to run the football. Let's take a look at the numbers for these two guys so far. They largely dominated the first quarter and built a nice lead to get started. They've got a first down here to open the period. The give to the running back from the shotgun. Got 6 yards on the play, 2nd and 4 coming.
Coaches always harp about staying ahead of the chains, and when you can run with that type of efficiency on first down, man, you are doing just that.
Got 6 on first down, now a lot of options on 2nd and 4. He'll try to do it himself. Open space at the 25. He's finally stopped, but not before he takes it into the red zone. They'll mark it at the 18. And the Eagles will snap it on 1st and 10. Holds and fires complete to the right. Great job on the containment and the tackling. They stop him for no gain.
I love this defense's ability to fight off blocks and rally to the football. They do such a great job pursuing that wide receiver screen to only allow a minimal gain and no first down.
He's stopped at the 14-yard line, and they'll stay on the attack from there. This will be the 7th play of the drive, and they need to convert 3rd and 6. Gets the back moving. Here's a little room there. He'll get that one all the way down to the 4-yard line before he stopped. And after that run, there is a player still down on the field. The junior running back slow to get up. We hope this is just momentary. Howie Rowe will keep an eye on everything for us. Lining up in the Wildcat. Let's see what they've got. Snap to the back. Tough to run it this deep in the red zone, and he found nothing at all that time.
And I'm good with it. I like what the offense is doing. Be physical. I don't need to get pass happy down here on 1st and goal. Nice job believing in my running game, and maybe I stick to it for another play or two.
He steps and powers and works his way. They finally get him down at the 2. And they've inched closer and closer, and still 2 yards. Diving for the score, and they knock it free.
Great job by this defense, not getting down, not quitting. They gave up some yards. The offense got in the red zone, but the most important part of the field, they came up big, forces the fumble, and get the touchback.
Kansas gets the ball back, and the Jayhawk offense is ready to go to work. That last drive fizzled out, Jesse. They had to punt it.
Yeah, they did. And, David, they're just going to have to do a better job this time around erasing the mental mistakes.
And just trying to solve the defensive riddle, understanding what they're trying to do to you and attack them.
Motion from the wideout. The play action fake. Quarterback moving out of the pocket. Turning it on. He's finally stopped, but a big play there with his speed as he moves those sticks. They'll line up right at the 48-yard line on 1st and 10. Hand off from the shotgun.
And those body blows really, really matter. Like, I want to be able to hand the ball off to my running back 10, 15 times a game. Make the defense tackle them, wear them out. Sometimes these 3 to 4 yard runs, later in football games, they turn into 5 to 15 to 20 yard gains just because of the body blow effect.
And he just flat dropped it. I think he wanted to run before he secured it. They've got the ball in midfield, but they're facing a 3rd and long. Looking to throw, it's Marshall. Finds his big tight end. Now they're really starting to threaten as they pick up the first down at the 34-yard line. The Jayhawks are rolling down the field. They're going to run it to the right. And there was nowhere to go, just stopped in his tracks in the backfield.
And they tried to run that sweep out right. I like going to the wide side of the field, getting somebody the ball that can really, really run. Just got to block it up a little better. Give him a chance to at least get that edge, and then he might be able to do some more damage.
They're about to run a dirty half-dozen plays on this drive. Wide receiver comes in motion. 2nd down, they'll go to the air. And the pass is incomplete, jarred loose by the hit. 7th play of the drive coming up, but a long way to go on 3rd down. Looking to throw, and he needs a bunch. Fires to the wideout. Complete to the right. Gets it all the way inside the 20-yard line to the 19 before being hauled down. And the Jayhawks go back to work after moving the chains through the air. He's got the tight end. He is stopped behind the line of scrimmage. They'll lose yards on that one. They've got a solid drive working, but now looking at 2nd and 11. From the gun, they'll try the middle. And again, finds nowhere to run. Maybe got it back to the line of scrimmage this time. Already in field goal range, but now trying to convert this 3rd and long from the 20. Under fire. Didn't have anything working and just had to throw it away on 3rd down. They're happy enough to try to take the points as the field goal unit heads out. From the left hash, he'll try to bend in a 37-yarder. Absolutely perfect. They're back to within a touchdown. 17-10 is the score.
And you want a touchdown and you want to be aggressive, but, man, right down the middle, that obviously gives me some confidence down the road that I can trust this guy.
Tackled and brought down right at the 20-yard line. Good coverage there. The Eagles offense now ready to start the drive. They've got some time to work with here, Jesse, and if they get a first down, they might really get aggressive.
I'd be aggressive right out of the gate. I'd be throwing for a first down. If I get it, then it's pedal to the metal. I'm in that 2-minute mode to try to score a touchdown or get a field goal.
But I do think this is a situation where you also have to understand that I have the lead going into the half. I've got the momentum, so don't do anything stupid here.
So they come to the line, and the Wildcat going to give them a different look. Direct snap. Makes a man miss. Good gain there, picks up the first down, and now maybe this offense attacks before the half.
And how about that? Right after they get the explosive play running the ball, they're going right back to the line of scrimmage for some tempo.
Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on 2nd down. Makes it past the marker. Big play, takes him into plus territory. He's out of bounds at the 47.
And this offense is clicking, man. This defense is going to have to find something in a hurry, right? That's 3 plays. That's 3 first downs. They've got to do a better job of affecting this defense, getting some penetration, winning at the line of scrimmage. You can't let them just move down the field and get a first down on every single play they run.
Still running at the 35. He stopped at the 32. It'll be a first down in the waning seconds of the half. Got to get everyone set. They spike it to stop the clock.
And, man, that's just something you don't want to see a lot of as a defense, man. You don't want that running back getting to the second level where your defensive backs now have to make plays. Those guys are paid to cover. And, yes, they are paid to cover wide receivers, to make sure that they don't get open, not to make tackles consistently. So the defensive line, the linebackers, got to do a better job stopping this run.
Wants to fire on second down. Finds his target down the middle. He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there. Still a bit short of the first down. Timeout taken by the offense as their second. And they'll still have one in their pocket for what's left in this first half. Just a few seconds remaining here as they try to put something up before halftime. Here we go. Ready. Tries to do it himself on the draw. Just across the 20 with a first down at the 19. One snap coming before they head to the locker room. They get the timeout called here and probably just enough time for one more snap to put up points before the half. And in the final seconds of the first half, they'll send out the field goal unit. And he's already made one. The holder will put it down at the 26 for a 36-yard drop. And this one sails through just inside that left upright. And now the lead is extended a little further. And they head to the locker room. 2 quarters in the books, and time for us now to check in with Kevin Connors in our EA Sports College Football studio with scores from around the country.
Fellas, welcome in to our EA Sports Studios here in Orlando, the Week 2 edition of our College Football Update Show. We start with Arizona taking on the number 8 team, the BYU Cougars. And it's the Wildcats with one of the truly dazzling offensive displays we've witnessed this season. They had a scoring answer every time they needed one and win a fireworks-filled football game. They finally break into the win column after starting the year 0-3. Back now to your game inside Paulson Stadium. And if you thought that was a quick first half, you'd be right on the money. 2 workhorse running backs who just kept pounding the rock behind offensive lines who look less like college kids and more like bulldozers. Call it ground and pound, call it pin and pummel. Both sides have been dominant, and I'm curious to see if either defense can make an adjustment.
We are just about ready to start the second half. On the run from inside his own 5. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. As always, Holly keeping an eye on the injuries. What's the latest?
Hey guys, the Eagles head coach told me coming out of the locker room, their running back has been terrific, playing well so far in this game, but he is taking a lot of hits. He's had to absorb a lot of contact, running yards after contact, but they're going to keep their eye on him and see if he can power through all the hits, bumps, and bruises he's taken here in the first half. Back to you.
Okay, Holly.
Man, this is exactly what you needed to see from this defense to start the second half. If you're down, you got to create some momentum. You got to get your offense a little bit excited. Nice job creating the sack. Perfect start to the second half for this defense.
Crosses the 30. He's got enough for the first down. They'll spot it at the 37.
The defensive line just is not physical enough against the run. Too many guys getting pushed around, too many guys not playing with great gap integrity, and the linebackers aren't able to fill. That's been a problem when trying to stop this running game.
Intercepted, and that's not how you want to start a half. Oh, you could just feel it. He wanted to make that a big return, but his offense will come out and take over at the 44. The Kansas offense out there poised and ready to go to work. The defense set them up with a turnover and now to try to cash it in. Coming out on first down with the play fake. He's got it. He's all the way down to the 27-yard line, and they are threatening. On first down, here comes this offense. Zings it complete to the right. And they pick up just a few on that completion.
I don't know if that's the coverage you want to be throwing wide receiver screens against. Oftentimes, you want the receivers to have some access. You want the DBs to be off a couple yards so you can help set up the blocks and give the receiver somewhere to go with it. It's hard to run that against press coverage, and they only picked up a few yards there.
He got his hands on it, but couldn't hold on to it. What a time that would have been for their first pick of the game.
The offense obviously trailing here in the second half. They're going to have to be able to throw the football effectively to come back in this game, but in order for that to happen, they have got to do a better job up front blocking.
Takes a hit as he fires. This time on target. And he's knocked down immediately, but they're in the red zone at the 14. The Jayhawks have it with a 1st and 10. Here's a quick throw out to the left. Hit and brought down right at the line of scrimmage. Going to work on second down in the red zone, and still some ground to cover to pick up that first down. Looking for a physical attack from the gun. He's going to lose a yard on that one. It'll be 3rd and long. Got his man. He was looking everywhere for more running room and couldn't find it. He'll be 4 yards short, and it's 4th down.
Well, I know the tight end did some good things after the catch, but got to give the quarterback credit, too, for the location of the throw. Because he put it out in front of his big man, he was able to make the catch and accelerate, creating some distance there between him and the defense.
Fires into the end zone. Touchdown, Rock Chalk Jayhawk. The sure hands in the end zone, and he has 6.
And this offense gets another passing touchdown. I tell you what, week 1, this connection worked. Week 2, this connection working again. I tell you what, if I'm a defense, I'm going to start focusing in on that guy because they want to find him and make big plays.
Here he comes from inside his own 5. He's got great speed. Just a tremendous return. Great run, great speed and vision to really set up this offense. He almost got totally loose on that one. Sends it back in motion. Complete to start this drive. Stumbled to the ground.
Nice job, defense. You always hear people talk about tackling the catch. You saw it right there. There was nowhere for that receiver to go once he had possession. As a result, no gain.
And they'll bring him down after a short pickup.
Man, it's really hard to control the running game if you don't control the line of scrimmage. And how about the defensive line doing a great job attacking those guys up front, not open up lanes to run through. Nice job just nullifying that run altogether.
Trying to move the sticks on third down through the air. Just too much mustard on that one. Can't miss the target that badly.
And, man, you got to love the way the defense just took this field. Like, offense scores, cuts into the lead, and they had some juice, some energy, flying around, being physical, everybody getting...
Guys, look at this. I'm surprised they're going to gamble and go for it here on fourth down. He's got enough for the first down, and they roll the dice and convert to keep this drive going.
Well, on that fourth down, if they don't get it, the head coach is at the podium after the game with some explaining to do. That's not the situation. You're expecting them to run the football, but the gamble pays off.
And a nice run there before the defense finally makes the stop. The Eagles can really attack on this second and short. Hard running there. They make the stop, and he'll have enough yardage for a first down. Following that run, we have a player who is shaken up. Georgia Southern really efficient on offense. They'll ride the hot hand. Able to pick up a couple down to the 27.
Winning first down is such a big deal on defense, like getting them in more predictable situations, more passing situations. Nice job not giving up a lot of run after contact on that first down.
Handoff to the single back, and he's knocked down.
You got to have that defense you know you can go to in running situations. Your base defense where you say, okay, this is where I'm going to start, and I'm going to stop the run, stuff it up front. My guys play big up front. And then if I need to add some blitzes to it later on down the road, I can. A great job in the base defense making a play.
Drag down right at the line of scrimmage, and it'll be fourth down.
Offense facing fourth down.
If you like old school running games, this has been the game for you and a couple of guys who starred through the first three periods. Here comes the fourth. Time to see who steps up, who makes the winning plays to take home that W. So here we are on fourth down, and this field goal kicker is going to face all the pressure in the world. And he got it! Big 3 points to stretch the lead.
And so many more times we're going to say, go for it, be aggressive. Nice to have a guy you can depend on, and you know you're putting 3 on the board. Nice kick, nice job.
And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. The Kansas offense returns to the field. The defense able to hold them to a field goal on that last drive, and now this offense will try to answer, and they need a touchdown. They've got a first down here. What a start it's been to this season. We've got a great game here. Close ball game, fourth quarter. Couldn't ask for anything more. And he's able to shed 1 tackle and pick up pretty good yardage.
Man, when I can run the football like that on first down and create second and inches and stay way ahead of the sticks and be in a position now where I can throw the football or run.
Might have a chance. Running through contact. He'll be stopped just short of the end zone, but they'll have it first and goal.
Man, that's always a bad feeling when you're holding your gap and then you turn around and all you see is the back of his jersey, the guy running down the field, chewing up all those yards.
And tell the truth, when defensive linemen go after him, do they really think they're going to catch him?
Absolutely not. I play defensive line.
Can the defense stop them again on second and goal? Slams ahead. This time they stop him behind the line of scrimmage, and boy, that has been rare in this one. A touchdown here on third and goal really ratchets up the game pressure. Looking to throw, it's Marshall. Complete. And they get him, and they'll lose yardage on that completion.
Man, this is a big moment coming up. That's a big third down stop. Now this offense, you've got one shot.
Hang on just a second. I think they're going to try to get the touchdown here. Man, this could be a gamble, guys. They could come up empty. Looking to throw. Under fire. Trying to find the end zone. Tried everything to get that one last yard, but the defense got him out of bounds and made the play.
Man, aggressive play calls. Everybody wants you to be aggressive. They're aggressive. They take their shot. Now they got to live with a little bit of the consequences. They turn the football over on downs. Now their defense has to go out on the field and make some stops.
Give him 9 on that one. Sets up a 2nd and 1. 9-yard pickup on first down, and now they can take a shot on 2nd and short. Looking to fire. Here's the pressure. What a grab with one hand. Could not make his way to the corner. Now we get a timeout called by the Jayhawks. It's their first. They still have a couple of timeouts to work with in this final quarter. He just needed a yard on third down, and there just wasn't any room to pick it up. Kansas will take a timeout. That's their second. They've got one timeout left now. They'll have to choose wisely as to when to use it. They have the lead in a one-possession game, but they're thinking deliver the knockout blow, but this carries big-time risk on fourth down. Got a little grass. He's got enough, and they roll the dice on fourth down, and they keep the drive alive. Now the Jayhawks have exhausted their complement of timeouts. They'll have to navigate the rest of this game without being able to stop the clock. Quarterback making checks. The give and tick, 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 tick. Defense right there to stop him in his tracks, and they get nothing on that play. Got stuffed on first down. It's 2nd and 10. Trying to make magic with his feet. Good, solid pickup on that one. They've got it out to the 40, and it's first down. 2-minute timeout arrives, and this defense desperately needs to get the football back. Georgia Southern about to snap it on another 1st and 10. From the gun, he leaves it with the back. They didn't get a push at all on that one. It'll be no gain on the play.
This defense has got some monsters up front. Individual athleticism. You see guys winning their one-on-ones. They're getting pushed. They're swimming the offensive lineman and then converging on the running back.
Using his feet. And he's dragged down.
And you can tell the QB wants to run. He's going to be a big part of the game plan. And the defense really, really understands that. I got to understand. And more importantly, when I get a lick on this cat, I got to take it. Like, not dirty, not cheap shots, but end of the plays, when I can be physical and really make him feel me, I think that'll always bode well in a fourth quarter game.
And the defense is swarming to keep him from getting to the first down. Georgia Southern brings on the punt team. Came down to the final quarter, clutch plays, guys delivered, and they get a close win.
Yeah, Reese, big-time players make big